Pleasant good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Matlack Messer Stadium on the campus of Earlham College as we get set for Quaker soccer as the men will take on the IU East Red Wolves. The Indiana University's Red Wolves also based here in Richmond, Indiana, so really you could say it's the battle for supremacy of the great city of Richmond, Indiana. I think the Quaker baseball team, they're used to winning championships, so their money is on their compatriots in Quaker maroon. The IU East Red Wolves, this is their first season of playing soccer at that school. So the Quakers were looking to get on the victory side of the scoreboard. Quakers come in with an 0-3-0 record, while the Red Wolves come in with a 2-2-1 record. So here are the starting lineups on your Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shearer pregame report for the IU East Red Wolves. In goal, a freshman from La Quinta, California, 00 Aaron Gibson. A sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 4, Nathan Dove. A junior from Indianapolis, number 6, Nate Gunther. A freshman from Greenfield, Indiana, number 9, Carson Jones. A freshman from Fairfield, Ohio, number 12, Daniel Sims. A sophomore from Blantyre, Malawi, number 13, Dumi Kamwinda.
Number 23.
A freshman from Walkerton, Indiana, number 17, Keegan Shiflett.
Number 24.
A freshman from Indianapolis, number 23, Mamadou Sow. A freshman from Indianapolis, number 24, Dalen Troutman. And a freshman from Harrison, Ohio, number 29, Michael Hall. And a freshman from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, number 30, Trevor Lincoln. So it'll be Gibson in goal, Dove, Gunther, Jones, Sims, Kamwinda, Shiflett,
number 7,
So, Troutman, Hall, and Linking. The Red Wolves are coached by Steve Moore in his first season, assisted by Matthew Wolf. And now for the starting lineup for the Quakers. In goal, a freshman from Chesterton, Indiana, number 2, Chima Ndukwu. A junior from Decatur, Georgia, number 7, Liam Ferguson. A senior from Olympia, Washington, number 8, Aiden Flemmer. A junior from Woodbury, Minnesota, number 9, Yuki Adams. A junior from Richmond, Indiana, number 10, Michael Black.
Number 22.
A senior from Newport News, Virginia, number 12, Nick Dye. A senior from Lexington, Kentucky, number 14, Valentino Mbaya. A junior from Tacoma Park, Maryland, number 20, Hockey Johnson. A senior from Belgrade, Serbia, number 21, Boya Tatarovic. A freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 22, Drew Fitzgibbon. And a freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 24, Jeremy Doyer. So again, it'll be Ndukwu in goals, Ferguson, Flemmer, Adams, Black, Dye, Mbaya, Johnson, Tatarovic, Fitzgibbon, and Doyer. Quakers are coached by Sam Bird in his third season, assisted by Aaron Gustine.
No problem. Once I got the hang of it, it's okay. You were good. They count out from 10 to 10, 8, 7, 6. Sometimes I recommend it.
So we get set. Again, the Quakers come in with an 0-3-0 record. The Red Wolves in their first season of the soccer program with a 2-2-1 record. And we are getting ready for Quaker soccer.
Be nice to my friends.
Which ones are your friends?
I don't know if they'll play. I know. Oh, this kid's kind of a punk. But he lives across the hall from me. This kid's cool.
What, Gunther?
Gunther's cool. Connor's my friend. Mama's my friend. Umi's my friend. And then I like tolerate this kid. And then I know a couple of the other ones.
Right, thank you.
All right, second meeting. Anybody else needs to drink?
And we are underway. Quakers in the home maroon, attacking from left to right on your screen. The Red Wolves on the right, attacking right to left on your screen. Is this all right?
Oh, it's fine.
You sure? No, not really.
I haven't had it before.
All right.
Oh, that's so good, dude. Arnold Palmer. That's so good.
Red Wolves on the attack. Carson Jones puts it out, and that's an offsides.
Our right winger got new shoes.
I met him the other night.
Our right winger got new shoes.
Your right winger got new shoes?
Josh.
That's like $200.
Yikes.
Or 300.
No, I met him at 21.
Try this.
Yuki puts it out front for Dye. Good to see Nick back in action. Boya and Dye there just on a little different page. Yuki keeps the ball alive. He sends it out wide for Doyer, and we have another offside. So back-to-back possessions with offsides. Michael Black having a chat with the official. So the Gibson kicking it, getting it to Kamwinda. He kicks it right to Yuki Adams. Hoya to Yuki. Out front for Fitzgibbon.
So slow.
Fitzgibbon, I think he was expecting to have more room than he did. Boya turns and that's not Boya, that's Nick Dye.
What kind of problem?
Dude, you come look at this angle. I got like 25 columns to look through. I'm sorry. I'm not quite as talented as the men, the masters. The Red Wolves with the throw in. Dove kicks it up high. And Clemmer
It's easy to see this time.
to Ferguson. And that's out front for Jones. He does get there, but a sliding tackle by Ferguson. And we have a foul call against the Red Wolves. Mbaya will get it to Voya. Tatarovich looks, and he's not able to get it past So. Excuse me, Sal. Not able to get it past Sal. Ferguson.
I just didn't know. This is my first day.
To Doyer on the far side. Black gets it to Dye. Dye tried to get it to Doyer. So now the Red Wolves on the attack. Quakers mentioned 0-3. They lost the opening match of the season against Heidelberg 2-0. Lost the next day to Oberlin 5-1, and their most recent game at Wabash, they lost 4-1. We had offsides against the Red Wolves. It will be a Quaker free kick. For IU East, they opened the season with 2 straight losses. At Huntington, a 6-0 loss. At Concordia, a 3-0 loss.
Nice.
On August 8th, they tied Lords 1-1. And Dooku will kick the ball out. And then the last 2 games the Red Wolves have played have been victories. September 2nd against Lincoln Christian, a 4-1 victory. And then on September 8th against Cincinnati Claremont, a 3-0 victory. And that ball is headed over the crossbar. If you've been with us for the couple of broadcasts of the Quaker men's soccer matches, you might know that Peter Cassius was injured in the first game of the season and played the half, and most of that half he played on one leg, basically, and then gave up 2 goals in that first half. And in the second half, Nduku came in, did not give up any goals, but suffered a concussion. So the second match against Oberlin, the 5-1 victory, and there's a goal. The Red Wolves come out scoring. And it is number 29, Michael Hall, the freshman from Harrison, Ohio, with the goal.
Who crossed that?
Indiana East goal. Michael Hall, number 29.
Not sure who got the assist on that. We'll make it up here in a second. 9. It'll be Carson Jones getting the assist, a freshman from Greenfield, Indiana. Anyway, back to the Quaker keeper story. So in the second game, it was, let's see, who was it? We'll come up with that in just a second. As Dye was going for the goal, it was kicked out of play by Sal. So it'll be a corner for the Quakers, and it looks like Boya will be down there to take it. And the wind will be at it's actually a throw-in. So he gets it into Yuki. And now we have a whistle.
Offside.
An offside on a throw-in. That's pretty interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Because Yuki laid the ball back and Boya was offside.
Why do they like move the ball off foot every time? Like, somewhere and do it like.
Who was in goal in the second game after Nduku was hurt? Do you remember?
I don't remember his number because they use a different shirt.
Ferguson will head that. It will go out of play, and it will be an IU East corner here on the near side.
I can't see for the play. Number 7 for us.
Leon Ferguson?
Well, again, forgive me. We're talking about the Quaker keeper situation. In that second game, it was neither Cassius or Nduku. I don't remember exactly who it was, but I do remember that the gentleman had never played goalie.
Goal.
And there's another goal. A header on the set piece, on the corner kick, and it is 2-0 Red Wolves.
Then number 23, number 4.
It's that the kid right there.
4.
No, what number?
I can't see his number yet. It's right 30.
30.
Trevor Linke with the goal on the header.
Oh, crap, I know.
Freshman from Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
But number 4 was with the assistant.
So we played almost 2 minutes, and it is 2-0 IU
I
East.
don't know for sure that was let around. I'm pretty sure it was number 4.
Yeah, it was number 4.
Yeah, it was number 4. It's understanding.
It will be a throw for the Red Wolves. They go quickly. Dove will throw it in to Linke. Linke being held up by Mbaya, and then is tackled by Clemmer.
Got the ball,
And no whistles at all on any of that on either side. And it will be, well, I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on between Mbaya and Clemmer. You can say whatever you want, men. And it will be a Quaker throw. Mbaya gets it into Yuki Evans. That's a dangerous ball. Jones will have it. Now goes over to Shiflett. Shiflett will kick it, and it will go wide, and will be a kick for Nduku. Again, we're talking about the keeper situation for the Quakers. Nduku, who came in on the second half of that first game, he had never played keeper in high school or college, to our knowledge. He came in and did a really nice job, but as I mentioned, he suffered that concussion and was not able to play keeper the second game of the season. He's given up 2 goals here early in this match on that header from the set piece, and that wasn't a whole lot he could have done about that situation, as Michael Hall, who's scored a goal earlier, was battling for it. South to Dove, and it will go out of play and be a Quaker throw. Fitzgibbon loses it, and it is just kicked deeply by Shiflett. Not really on the same page with Linke. Almost a good pass as Kamwenda intercepted it. That ball's laid out for Linke. He's going to get there, and he will shoot, and just goes wide after Nduku gets a hand on it. Nice save by Chima. But it will be an IU East corner. Chima laid out and deflected that ball wide. Good effort there by the freshman from Chesterton, graduate of the Culver Academy.
Trevor Rankin went to Lawrenceburg High School, and that's like our rival. That's so cool.
Ball's up. That's a little deep. Should be able to be cleared easily by the Quakers, and that was Doyer kicking it off of the Red Wolf. So Nduku will get the goal kick.
Right on your pillow. Right?
puts the boot into it.
That's good luck. Not anymore.
Shiflett drops it back. Jones will put it up. Going to get it will be Hall. Hall and Linky.
He's pretty good.
Now the Red Wolves looking for
Number 30.
something. Dove puts it up. Ferguson was able to clear it, and then Sims will take a shot, and Ndukwu will get the save.
Like, for him to not, like, I can imagine
We have some.
Fitzgibbon battling,
We had
at a position that's not.
a kid.
and a foul is going to be called on Fitzgibbon.
Yeah, I mean, he's done well.
So a foul against the Quakers, and then the Red Wolves get going. Boya will head that out of play. Sal will throw it in for the Red Wolves. The Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it is IU East 2, Earlham 0. Fitzgibbon drops it back for Umbaya. Valentino will kick it up deep. Doyer to die. Nick turns the corner. Nice footwork. He'll put a boot into it, and a good save by Gibson. It will be a Quaker corner here on the near side. Gibson had to lay out the freshman from La Quinta, California. Looks like Yuki Adams will take that corner for the Quakers. Puts his left foot into it. Nice ball up, and nearly a goal. Looked like that was Michael
It was a
Black
goal.
with the header.
Was it? No?
Went in on the side
I
net.
thought it was a goal.
Michael Black was right there and put a nice header, but just goes wide. Excellent scoring opportunity there for the Quakers. It goes by the wayside. You know, again, and we've talked a whole lot about the Quaker keeper situation. Their other keeper, Nicola Monti, he's still a few weeks from being able to return after some injury. Nice shot. Holy cow. What a great job. That's the tall blonde kid right there that scored.
Number 9.
Carson Jones, who had an assist earlier, now gets the goal. And that was some great passing. Had Ndukwu off balance, and then Jones drilled it in the back of the net. And it is IU East 3, Earlham 0. The Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard has gotten a workout early,
Assist from number 12.
12 and a half minutes. Number 13, Dumi Kimwinda, gets the assist. Now, Voya.
Yeah, nobody gets manager.
Exactly.
Nobody turns around and looks up here real quick.
I had like 50 people that wanted to meet him.
Yeah, pretty fun.
Linky
He was the short guy.
couldn't control it. Mbaya heads it to Black.
I've been here for 3 weeks, so I think it's
No, that's number 12.
Yeah, you
13 is here.
Yeah, I wasn't so. Remember that?
So Daniel Sims get the assist?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sims with the assist, not Kimwinda.
He's center back.
His spirit.
But to all the world, Kimwinda will get the assist, and
They're all trying to.
he'll be happy. Yuki lays it out for Voya here on the near side. Voya gets it to Dye. Dye tried to drop it off for Yuki. Yuki kind of broke off his run, and then Dove was there to intercept it. Linky was held up by Ferguson. Clemmer will get there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
He's pretty
Ferguson.
He's pretty fast for that size.
They're crazy. You don't really see a lot of really tall guys.
Got it back from Hockey Johnson. He gets it to Yuki, and then back to Ferguson. Ferguson sends it up pitch. Nice job by Fitzgibbon.
Bad touch.
And then it was a heavy touch at the end. Hockey Johnson will kick it over to Ndukwu. Chima will get it out. And then Jones gets it to Linky. Lanky turn, didn't get a lot on that, and we're going to have an offsides. So Ndukwu will get the free kick.
Game's over already.
We was moving earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And Ndukwu just gets it to midfield. Yuki Adams heads it down, and Mbaya can't get there, and he'll just have to clear it out of play as Michael Hall was bearing down on him.
We have those.
Red Wolves with the throw in. They get it to Shiflett. Shiflett on the far side to Troutman. And it will be Quaker throw right in front of their bench. You know, sometimes there's going to be a chance for Fitz to get one. Is that Dye? Dye had his run broken up by Troutman, and then he is called for. We've got a stoppage of time. And do we have a booking? The official raised his hand. It was hard to see, but now he is riding. So I believe that Nick Dye was called for the yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
The official held up his right hand, but it was tough to see if there was anything, but he did stop the clock.
To Nick?
I'm assuming.
He pointed to Nick twice, so I'm assuming that's who it's for.
I mean, that inch got rocked, so.
Yeah.
I thought it was like for the guy who blocked Yuki.
We will try to get some clarification for that at the half, but at this point, it is our understanding that Nick Dye was booked with a yellow card. And Ndukwu punts it. Dove with the header. Mbaya sends it up, tries to get it to Nick Dye.
I think this is like the most intense sport.
You think they look so much bigger because we're in the
Mbaya.
No, I was just saying, like, how did they not? Because you got to think they play like more soccer. I'm heading the ball.
Ball's not that heavy.
No, I know, but
Just
still.
It still does damage.
Yeah.
The best conversations are here in the press box, really, because I agree with you.
I don't understand it.
Men says the ball's not heavy, but you know gravity works, and it's coming down with force.
I want soccer, so.
And you're going up to me.
Yeah, and you're going with force.
I'm not a physics major, but I'm pretty sure that still hurts. I'm pretty understand.
The ball is sent up, and it will be cleared by Sal.
You know what I really need to take was that fundamentals math.
That's what we're scoring right now.
1 + 1 = 2. The first one.
Pretty tough, what can I say?
I remember they had
Quakers with the throw in, Doyer to Dye off his chest, back to Doyer. The Red Wolves come out with it. Ferguson is being bracketed by 3 Quakers. Excuse me, Linke is bracketed at that point.
Good ball.
No, I actually forgot how to do one.
And we have
How was
another
that off?
offside.
It takes you a minute. When you're like,
Nick Dye playing himself like, how is it me? How was I offside? So the
Yeah, he
defender looked like he was right there with Nick Dye.
He didn't touch the ball.
he's having fun.
So he shouldn't be called offside because he didn't interfere with the
Yeah,
play.
that call gets made a lot on offsides without the player touching the ball, and I disagree with that myself. I think you should touch the ball before a whistle's called on offsides.
If the player make the attempt to go for the ball, then I can call it. But like he doesn't.
Ferguson back to Mbaya.
I didn't think that the whole time. Oh, wow.
Hall is called for the foul. Points back at Mbaya. Hall didn't agree with that.
LeBron right there.
The official giving Hall a few looks. Now Hall giving some gesticulations to the official. Official eyeballing Hall a little bit more. I heard you wouldn't. Hall and the official. The official gives Hall another look, and the play's on the other side of the pitch. apparently they're going to exchange Christmas cards at
I
halftime.
only got like.
That should be a goal. Come on.
Go, Nick.
It's an opportunity for the Quakers. Fitzgibbon is not able to get there, and Gibson comes out
I got yelled at a lot in football.
and makes
I yelled at
the play.
a couple times. They deserve it. I knew that.
Gibson punts it high,
Straight shot. Oh, that didn't hurt. That was
and Yuki
But
Adams
if you think
heads
about
it.
where they're hitting that on their head, for the most part, it's the top of their head. Like, that's doing damage.
Boya
That's doing so much.
spins, and Quakers lose the ball, and here's Sal. Sal trying to get away from Mbaya. Good job by Mbaya impeding the progress. Gets the ball to Clemmer.
Yeah, stuff will get serious.
Boya not able to handle it, and here comes Hall. Gets it to Linky. Linky shields Clemmer, but Mbaya is there, and it will be Quaker throw.
That's another thing I like about that.
You can see the Quaker defenders being a little more physical now with Linky. Well, the baseball team's talking bad about me, a big guy who can't shoot. Thought we were buddies. Linky, nice pass. He's in the open. Ferguson and Clemmer battling for him. They go to ground. The far side official shakes his hand. No, no, no. Well, that was a really nice pass that got through, and Linky did a good job battling between the two defenders. Ferguson and Linky, some sportsmanship, fist bumping each other. Next, it'll be elbows to the temple.
I saw some high school game.
Now, that was a nice job by Ferguson and Linky coming together. Just two competitors going after each other, and glad to see there was no hard feelings either side there. It was good, tough, gritty play on both sides there. Clemmer will get to that ball. Punts it up. Dye will chase after it. And will he get there in time? He does.
Oh, here we go.
Needs to find someone to cross. Try some footwork to get around the defender. Boya is there. And it will be a Quaker throw deep in Red Wolf territory. Sal and Kamwinda down there doing the defending.
Was it Mary?
Sal chasing after it, keeps it alive. Overruns it a little bit, and Yuki Adams will just clear it out of play.
This is like the worst. Actually, I guess not either. Not the great.
Hall gets it into Shiflett. Shiflett, nice ball into Hall. Hall's got room. Mbaya chases him down. Mbaya with the sliding tackle. That ball was in a very dangerous location as Hall was going to kick after it. I'm glad Mbaya is able to get up. It will be a corner for the Red Wolves. We have played almost half of the first half, and on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it is IU East 3, Earlham 0. That corner goes up. Now the Red Wolves, the Quakers on the attack. Dye with Fitzgibbon. They have three Red Wolf defenders. The ball is put up. Fitzgibbon is there. That's a tough angle. Yuki Adams. Nice job of Yuki. And then cleared at the last minute by the Red Wolf defender. Can't see his number.
Stop the clock.
And we've got a stoppage of time. There's a player down.
Was it corner?
The Red Wolf. It is very tough to see the numbers on the front of their kit. Some gentleman holding his left knee. It looks like a single-digit player, so maybe Gunther. No, certainly don't want to speculate too much there. Or was it Dove? No, it wasn't Dove.
Right?
I think it was Gunther. But up now. And we get the throw in. The official says, no, not yet. I wasn't ready.
I'm just waiting on the arm wheel.
Boya Heads it to Yuki. Now Sal gets it to Hall. Hall. Nice job of waiting for Mbaya to go by. And then on the run is Jones. Clemmer, nice job coming through and getting that ball. Mbaya. Dye lays it out for Voya. Now Dye makes a run. Voya not able to keep it in play, but it will be a Quaker throw. Want to remind you folks that today's game is being brought to you by your Richmond area Subways. Enjoy the sub of the day. On Monday, the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Tuesday, oven roasted chicken. Wednesday, the turkey breast. Thursday, Italian BMT. Friday is tuna. Today, Black Forest ham. That's men's favorite. He's going to have 3 foot longs. Sunday, the meatball marinara. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown to serve you. Subway, eat fresh. I can't help it that you eat a lot, man. What do you want me to do about it? Linke drops it back to Jones, who now gives up to Shiflett. Shiflett. And there's Troutman, who was pulled down and got back up and was able to get there. Gunther to Comwinda to Sal. Sal tried to lay it out for Linke. Linke was having none of that. He decided to take a break. Mbaya tried to find Voya. Here's Sal. Linke shields Clemmer. Gives it back up to Sal. Maybe just a tick too late. Sal crosses and not able to get a play on the ball with Sims. Black. Now the ball's punted up. Dye will chase after it, but it appears that Comwinda will be there easily. They're going to say he's offside. Hall running after. It did seem like a tough angle there. Clemmer will take the free kick for the Quakers. The next Quaker game will be September 16th here at Matlack Messer Stadium. It will be a 3:30 start against Worcester. So invite everyone to come out for that match as well. Huh? September 16th, a week from today. At home. Right here in the friendly confines of Matlack Messer Stadium. If you have not been to the facility since it's been constructed, we encourage you to do so. It is exceptionally well done and fits right in with Sadler Stadium and the improvements made at Darrell Bean Stadium. Right now, the Quaker facilities are as good as they have ever been. No, we can't forget Shuckman Court there at the Athletics and Wellness Center. And Maya says it's all due to her fantastic job. Good job, Maya.
Thank you. I tried.
Linke. That's going to be another offsides, is it not? No, the flag stays down. Hall is in. Mbaya chases him down. A collision, no call, and I think rightfully so. I think that was a good no call. Linke body blocks Voya off, and Voya goes to ground. Now the official comes over, and we have a stoppage. Is Linke going to get a card? No, the official comes, has a word with Voya. I guess just checking on him to make sure he's okay. Voya's left wrist is getting some attention, and he needs to come out. So he's requested to sub. So far, no one coming off the bench. Oh, here he comes. He's coming from the left. I'm sorry.
17.
No one yell at me. I'm dainty.
Dainty.
So Brevin Smith will be checking in for Voya. And we also have a sub on the IUE side as Hall will come out, as will Jones. No, just Hall.
Can I see the number?
29 is out, 19 is in. Ivan Cabrera, a freshman from Claremont, Florida. When I'm living in Florida, the first place I think of for a school is Richmond, Indiana.
Exactly.
Wait until he sees December.
Yeah.
That ball is kicked out of play and will probably wind up at Darrell Bean Stadium as it hits the hill. Oh no, saved by the bush.
December 3rd, we have snow in the morning and a sunny afternoon, 75 in the afternoon.
So a corner kick for the Red Wolves. Can't see the number. It will be 4 taking the kick. Nathan Dove.
Brad, Michigan.
Southwest, right on the lake. So I get that lake effect stuff.
Oh, dude. My family.
I got my sister got snowed into a house in town.
Dove. Low line drive. It is clear. Coming up will be Shiflett to keep it in play. Dove now keeps it in their attacking third. Yuki Adams got a boot onto it, but it stays in for Kamwinda. And we have another offside.
It's like we could drive like another 2 hours.
Someone in the crowd shouted, "We want 29 back in."
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Ndukwu has it stolen. That was a great play. Here's Linky. He's going to have a shot and sails it high. Chima could not be happier that Linky sent that ball high. And give credit to, who's that on the far side? Is that Troutman? Or Sims? I believe it's Sims on that far side who did a great job of anticipating Ndukwu's pass and set Linky up for a nice shot. Micah Rowland now in for the Quakers. Michael Black has his pass intercepted, and now the Red Wolves again with possession. There's a switch on the far side to Sims. Will he get there and keep it in play? He does. Nice job using his right foot to have a soft touch and keep that ball alive. Looks like Alex Sanderson is in for the Red Wolves, number 10. Sanderson, a freshman from Huntertown, Indiana.
10 in for whom?
I don't know who he was in for. Now, IU East player down. Gets up slowly, and it will be a free kick for the Red Wolves. Might have been for 9. I don't see 9.
Yeah, I don't see 9.
Ball still alive, and finally cleared. Gunther chasing after it. Dye battling, and it will come to Sal. Sal will drop it back to Gibson. The keeper gets it to Clemmer off his chest. Alternating possessions there. Yuki Adams to Ferguson. By the way, Ferguson's headband game is super strong. I love the flowing cape on the headband or whatever that word would be. Yeah, it's toasty in here.
You want to crack the door open? TJ, put the trash in the door. Where is the trash in the door?
On the box. What are you doing?
Mbaya.
I'm doing the staff.
That's a handball right in front of the official. Good call, inadvertent, but nonetheless, it hit Nathan Dove's forearm, and it will be a free kick for the Quakers.
$20 you make this.
Ooh, I like that action.
If he misses, no, I get
So Yuki Adams will set up for the free kick. This is a scoring opportunity for the Quakers. You think I know that? Micah Rowland is the one that takes the kick. A nice shot in the upper left. Another save by Gibson. And Yuki will then send it deep. But 2 quality shots by the Quakers and 2 equally quality saves by Gibson.
Yeah, I'm
I told him.
Okay, I love each and every one of you. Whoever's idea it was to open that door, you're my new hero. All of them raise your hands. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Team effort, I love it.
I was the one who said let's get some airflow.
I said it's hot in here. Sorry.
The Earlham Quaker Athletic members are the best ever. You could not ask for better people.
Good slot tackle.
If you are an employer at some point when these kids decide they want a job, you need to hire them for large dollars.
I graduated in December, and I'm currently unemployed.
Amen.
Make that known, please.
Maya is looking for a gig, and I'm pretty sure she's going to average about 35 and 12 this season, so she should be paid
WNBA.
handsomely.
I'm not going to play this.
You're not going to play this season?
No.
Well, don't say that out loud. Just let's keep it a mystery. She might play this season. We don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
go.
still up in there.
Clemmer on the run. Steps over, keeps possession, drops it off to Dye. Dye will cross it. Ball is live, and the Red Wolves will clear it, and now they will go on the counter.
And it's coming back to their original.
Good sliding tackle that impeded the progress. Doyer, nice job. So the Red Wolves with the throw. Lenke battling for it, and he trips up Ferguson, and that's a foul. Looks like their legs just got their feet got kind of tied up. Easy for me to say. So Hockey Johnson with the free kick.
No, right out.
There's a worm burner right to the IU East defender, or midfielder. In Duke Johnson. He'll send it up
Good ball. Good ball.
to Roland. Now to Dye.
Gotta keep going. Oh, can't just stop. Holding.
Doyer back to Hockey.
Automatic first one right there. Can't.
Hockey in midfield.
Let's play safe.
Has it stolen. Sanderson. Sanderson continues his run. Sanderson continues to get there, and then Mbaya does a good job of hitting that ball from the back. The Red Wolves switch. Sims on the far side. Doyer will check him. Ferguson with the header. Dove heads it down. There's Lenke. Lenke maybe was going to backheel it. Nope. Ferguson and Mbaya were there. And the Red Wolves will keep it. Dove on the run. Ferguson and Clemmer, and ambitious shot by Lenke that goes deep into the net.
It's a good thing they put that net up.
Here, I'm not just rolling all that. That'd be worse. It'd be too bad.
Yeah.
You don't seem to.
And Dukewood with the goal kick.
Make a separate.
We did make a step.
They did.
Like right now.
25 inches short. Samson King.
Sam Plinky now in for Nick Dye.
I really just looked over there where the ball was.
Plinky, a sophomore from Hilliard, Ohio. Sims, will he get there before Ferguson? That's going to be a corner for the Red Wolves. And looks like Sims gets up a little slowly. Dove will go to take the corner.
What do they seem fine about Thursday?
I think that's number 19.
Ball is up.
Good ball.
Nice high ball. Still not cleared. Still in dangerous territory. Cabrera.
Should.
Now Now that ball goes high and will be a goal kick. We have a sub for the Quakers. Looks like Doyer is going to go out. Simon Dickerson, a senior from Cincinnati, Ohio, will check in for Doyer. And Dukwu.
Ooh.
7.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
It was pretty cool. Do we play out of these?
Free kick for IU East. Ferguson will head it to Roland.
No, that's IU soccer. Other soccer.
Dove.
My,
Ball is up for Cabrera. Flag stays down.
huh?
Sal to Sanderson. Sanderson with Yuki Adams over him. Clemmer will send the ball up to Roland. Roll.
Yeah, or something like that.
Will stop, look for a place to go with it, gets it to Yuki. Yuki lays it out for Black. And on the far side, they will lay it out for Yuki Adams again. Yuki cannot get there in time, but the ball winds up in Clemmer's feet, or at Clemmer's feet.
Oh, good move.
Yuki Adams. And Sal will clear that deep. Lanky is going to chase after it. Ferguson gets there first. And Dukwu to Clemmer. Dub saw that all the way. And nice job by Dub motioning for Sanderson not to kick it to him, as Dub would have been offside. Dukwu.
Is that the freshman behind the Super Bowl 25?
Now the Red Wolves on the attack. That pass was never going to get through. Shiflett trying to get it on the near side here to Cabrera. Plinky
Yeah.
tried to drop it off for Yuki Adams, and we have a whistle, and that's going to foul on Sanderson.
That's a yellow.
And that's going to be a yellow, but yeah, that's a tough one on Sanderson, I think. He was just right there, and the Quaker player was going quickly.
He was trying to block him.
Yeah, he tried to block.
Okay, he was trying to block it with a guy he was already right there. It's tough.
Sir.
That's tough.
Sir.
No, that's not tough.
That's tough.
You try to block it, you get a yellow. That's not something.
You try to block it when you're there 4 inches away from when he starts
Yeah.
to kick it. It's just human nature. How do you know he's not trying to protect himself?
Just wear it.
Whatever rules you want to follow, man, it's your business.
We got ice.
Yeah. He was
We got ice. You know what? Argument one. You got ice. That's you won the argument. Ice is the automatic argument winner.
See, everybody's saying, where's the pitch that Matt threw me today? And I had enough.
Dude, I went on War Anderson today, and I got hit by catching Spencer.
Really?
Yeah, I was catching Spencer.
Gibson.
He spiked the fastball about literally 40 feet. And I had no gear.
Roland will head it. Alternating headers here.
That's what I told Coach.
Damn.
Listen here.
Done.
You don't have that issue.
And we'll go out of play, and will be a Quaker throw. Plinky will not be able to get there before Kamwinda.
And then try it. It's a game of 3.
Just so
Kawinda tried to find Linky. Linky still getting after it, but Hockey Johnson will kick it up pitch. That's going to be a good ball. It's a race between Mbaya and Cabrera. Mbaya there. Ferguson clears it to Smith.
Go, baby,
Why is
go.
it not moving?
Right.
Kawinda.
Oh,
And it goes off of Plinky. It will be a Red Wolf throw.
That's why.
Sal. Black will get it to Linky. To Sanderson, who's working on the yellow. Yellow for Sanderson and a yellow for Dye. One on each side. Sims, on the far side. Turns the corner.
so fast.
Still has position. Possession. Possession.
get both.
Still has a P word.
Hey,
And that appeared to hurt Sanderson a little bit as he favors his right foot there. Some other soccer action going on the far practice side there. 2v2. And we have a save.
good save by the princess. Go save him you.
Blinky.
By the arena. You know the save.
Dove. Window overran it. There was going to be an opportunity for the Quakers, but the Red Wolves battled back nicely.
Very witty.
I didn't hold that.
I'm not so sure Sanderson's still not 100% with that right foot. Let's see.
That's a lot better.
I believe offsides was called.
All right, here we go.
This is cool.
Your time to shine, TJ. Working hard. Good.
Here in about 30 seconds, I will be quiet so you can hear on the crowd mic TJ count down on the clock.
That's a minute. We got a minute and a half for that.
Oh, that's right.
Just
Well,
a
it
one.
counts down at 10.
We're going to go a minute as of now. It's the most interesting game.
So is he going to say one you know, like the Pacers where they go two You got to make this your own. You got to one
I say we do it for the Spanish speaking people out in the crowd. I said not. Uno más.
1 minute left in the half.
Uno más.
Brevin Smith wasn't able to get there. Nice steal by Mbaya. He gets around Sal.
Good shot. Left foot.
Get it. Yeah, what she said.
Brevin Smith will put it up high. Gibson backs off. And that ball stays in. No, it doesn't. It will go out. It'll be a goal kick for the Red Wolves.
We just
Alright,
get
go
just
first.
one side.
Add on for this one.
One-way traffic.
Huh?
Just one-way traffic.
Very
We get one-way traffic.
Don't you worry.
We get one shots today. We got 5 shots. We got 11.
Alright, boy, stop again.
Gibson. Dove will find Cabrera. Cabrera with space.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The best countdown in the business, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, so much
And
loud.
at the half,
So much
your
loud.
Wesley Bates Wealth Management
You
scoreboard.
do it right now.
Earlham 0, IU East 3. We'll come back with some stats in just a moment. You are watching Quaker Soccer on the Radio Troy Digital
I just
Sports
feel like I
Network.
have way too much power.
I liked your passion, your inflection.
The intensity.
It was-
It's
good.
Kind of intense.
Yeah, I want everybody to know I'm in charge. Still started off, you start off like 10, 9, 8. And then
I'll figure out the 10 9s.
Well, because Mr. Milk is a star when you see 9.
Just stop. Just don't say 10 then.
You said cut it up to 10.
Just don't.
So when
What's him with the 9?
Hey, when you
Right,
say,
but-
no, when you
Say
say 9, so when it goes, like if you start at 10, then you have to go 10, 9, 8, 7. But when you hit 0, you're at 1.
Yes, it's bad.
You're at 1 second. Yeah,
And that's not all.
listen, what's up, dude? I'm just gonna dazzle them with my passion and energy.
Get your work in over there.
I know, yeah, I was. I could have been hook twice.
The one time I saw it, the ball went over the fence and then it went over the hill. And then another one
That
came
little
off.
stab.
I was like,
Yeah.
you know, like, I don't think you
Emma brought me food, and I was like, just got the food, had no idea. Somebody was like, you know, Bob's was. I was like, oh, thank you. You bring your food with you? I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Are you lifting after this?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, what?
Probably. I'm generic snack category, so all the same. That's something I would do.
Oh.
Oh, I can't read it. Like, you know. I like standing up. My knees crack about 6 times.
I want to sit down.
But, this thing's got to be open forever. Yeah, but it keeps me up here. I know that. I don't know how to turn it on. We had it on the other day. Ooh, that's right there.
It is a little touchy in here.
Huh?
Touchy in here.
Yeah, the sun's coming through the window.
Yeah. Whatever they paid for insulation, they didn't pay enough.
No kid. I want to get that spider.
Yeah, seriously. I think he's alive or just go away.
That needs to be shot.
It's in a good spot. Nobody can really get it. I'm going to throw my cup at it.
So, he just had to stare at him.
It is. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't like it. You get a soccer ball, just wing it up in here. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of a. Wake me up. I'm not really doing much. You sleep in the chair? I can sleep anywhere.
Dude, there's couches in there. Just go boss hog your way in by Messer.
God, I don't want to stop. You can fill up water somewhere. Water. I don't know.
It wasn't Dot?
No, it was number 6 for him because he blocked Yuki. Remember that block in the middle of the field?
Okay.
Yuki just flew to the side.
Oh, so Gunther got the yellow?
Number 6.
For them, right?
Yes.
So, no yellows for
No yellow for Earlham.
Earl.
Wow. Hey, back. Oh, what? Oh, I'm getting so bad. Okay, I'll start it. But you're gonna look at the fridge as soon as you get home.
No, you do it, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that. You know, when you walk from outside, this whole street is like, so window.
Oh, you can't see in? Oh. Well, it's still not strong enough. You can feel all that.
What?
You can feel all that heat, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You want cookies?
Yeah.
Just this? Just this? Just thing for you? Too spicy.
No, good thing.
Maybe this one.
Which one? Something
What you want?
The Indiana Football Hall of Fame in Richmond, Indiana was founded in 1973. Its mission is to honor the men and women who have excelled in high school, college, or professional football based on their coaching, athletic ability, citizenship, scholarship, and significant supporting contributions to the game of football. The Indiana Football Hall of Fame includes retrospection from Indiana's prestigious football history from the late 1800s to the present. When you visit the hall, you'll see the names like Weeview Bank, Vegas Ferguson, Newt Rockne, and Lamar Lundy. The Indiana Football Hall of Fame is located at 815 North A Street in Richmond and is open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. There is no entrance fee and donations are appreciated. Take time to visit Indiana football history at the Indiana Football Hall of Fame.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Very clear. You gotta sit back. Yeah.
Did you see my snap?
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
I mean, no, I have the same shirt.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Back with you at Matlack Messer Stadium. That first half saw 3 IU East Red Wolves goals on 11 total shots. Goals by Carson Jones, Michael Hall, and Trevor Linke. Linke with 5 shots, 2 on target, the 1 goal. Hall with the 1 shot and obviously the 1 goal. Shiflett had a shot, that being Keegan Shiflett. Daniel Sims had a shot, and as well as an assist. Mentioned Jones, he had 1 shot, the 1 goal. He also had an assist. And Nathan Dove, 1 shot and 1 assist. Aaron Gibson with 3 saves. Chuma Nduku, the 3 goals against, but he also had 2 saves. 11 total shots by IU East versus 5 for the Quakers. 6 IU East corners to 1 for the Quakers. In an update, we talked about the yellow cards. We knew Alex Sanderson got 1 from his interference with a free kick. And originally, I think we reported that, or I reported that Nicholas Dye got a yellow in the first half. He did not. It was actually to Nate Gunther, the junior from IU East. So 2 yellows for the Red Wolves versus none for the Quakers. Michael Hall's goal came at 4:55. Trevor Linke's goal at 6:28. And then Carson Jones with the goal at 12:22. Gibson punts it away, and Yuki Adams will get it. And the Quakers in the maroon attacking now in this half from right to left under screen. The IU East Red Wolves in the white, they will be attacking left to right. And it is their opportunity.
Exactly. You can't be
Ferguson was tripped up by Linky, so that will be a foul against the Red Wolves.
Give me yellow. Just stare him down. He is a bona fide
Stare artist? A stare down artist?
Yeah. Give him a 30. Oh, yeah. I don't like the draft, dude.
Ball's cleared by Gunther.
I just feel like the refs were basketball.
Sunlight.
We can do this. I'm serious.
Will be
There's New York basketball team.
a Red Wolf throw on the far side. Brought to ground. That was a nice tackle. Who's that? Black? Yeah, Michael Black. Nicely tackled.
Yeah. Water? No, I think we'll fill up the water.
Free kick on the foul.
What are you talking to me?
Sims will try to get there. Hockey Johnson heads it to Ferguson, who will try to clear it. Doyer keeps it alive, and we'll kick it out of play.
I'm Josh.
Hi, Josh.
What's your name?
Raven.
Raven? Is that what your name? Emma?
Nice to see
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you guys are.
Because we're on the team.
Kamwada.
Yeah, I spent
Now,
this up.
Sal on the far side has a temporarily stolen by Brevin Smith. Sal will drop it back to
I'll
Kamwada.
remember it now.
No. Ian still doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Ian still doesn't have it.
Brevin Smith and Shiflett battling for the ball.
Good job, Danny.
Nick Dye chasing it down. He gets there before Sal. It will be a Quaker throw deep in Red Wolf territory. That's cupcake abuse, and as a fat guy, I cannot approve that.
She just did. There's no icing. Bye, Josh. Bye, Josh.
Quaker throw in. And nice job drawing the foul on that far side. Mbaya.
Oh, simple.
That's easy.
Aiden Clemmer now with the free kick. Sends it up. Will go deep in the box. Good dangerous territory there. But coming out with it will be Shiflett. He gets it to Dove. Dove overruns it. Sims now. Sims with plenty of space. Puts it out for Dove. Ferguson gets there and clears it. Red Wolves go quickly. Yuki Adams intercepts it. And now the Quakers on the attack. Brevin Smith being chased down by Hall. Good sliding tackle by Hall, but Smith will win the throw. Mbaya goes to ground, looks for the call, doesn't get it. Linky. And he tries some fancy footwork and winds up overrunning the ball.
Everybody at this campus is on a part-time basis except baseball.
Quakers with the throw. Dye. Good throw. He'll have room to run. Sal chasing after him. Dye doing a good job blocking Sal, but Sal kicks it away. Stays in control of Earlham. Now goes to the Red Wolves. That ball does not get to Sims. Doyer kept it alive for Fitzgibbon. Here comes Dove. Sliding tackle by Doyer. Gets it to Hockey Johnson. Now Yuki Adams has it stolen by Dove. And Ferguson, that's a foul on Dove as Ferguson goes to ground. Crowd calling for a yellow. More people in the crowd yelling for IU to clean it up. Their commentary much better than mine.
Reminds me of Major League where they're in the press box and some of the fans.
Yuki Adams, I think, was surprised a little bit by that header. Sims lays it out. Lemke could not get there. Good job by Ferguson cutting him off.
Dude, whenever
And
people
Abaya
get in there about shape,
keeps
so
the
we're
ball
gonna-
in play.
that's so funny.
Glimmer and Lemke battling after it. Sims will close down on Hockey Johnson. Fitzgibbon. He'll fire it to Dye. Dye to Hockey. Dye.
Oh, good
Good maneuver. Lays it out for Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon goes the far side to Brevin Smith. Brevin trying to get it back to Fitzgibbon. Now, here's the Red Wolves on the counter. That ball too far out in front of Lemke. He's trying to chase it down to Mbaya. Gets there in plenty of time.
It's really bad. For his side.
Lemke had a little bit more speed than I anticipated as he was able to chase down Mbaya and make that play close. Gibson loses. That's going to be a corner for the Red Wolves. Excuse me, a corner for the Quakers. As Kamwenda tried to play it back to Gibson.
Hey, Josh.
Yuki Adams set for the corner. Ball is up. That header by Gunther will go backwards and then cleared by South. Earlham throw. They go quickly Black as that looked like it came off of Gunther and then Gibson just picked it up.
What a big.
Gibson punts it to midfield. Jones tried to get it to Lemke. Lemke brought the ground by Ferguson. And that's going to be a free kick. Lemke looks like he's hurt. We may have a booking here. No, and we're not. So he just has a word with Yuki Adams. So free kick. This is scoring territory.
Smart.
Okay, cool.
Nathan Dove, the sophomore from Fort Wayne. Puts the boot into it, and a good save by Ndukwu. That was a little bit of a tough ball. Looked like it had some knuckle properties to it. Men would know nothing about baseball. America's pastime.
There's a knuckle in soccer as well.
It started in baseball. Phil Necro, how about that?
Started with Cristiano.
Catch me outside.
Cristiano Ronaldo started with him.
He was like the 60s. Cristiano Ronaldo started with a knuckle.
Hoyt Wilhelm, I think, originated it, didn't he?
Throwing knuckleballs.
TJ says I'm right.
Sounds right.
That's all I
In
need.
soccer.
I'm gonna look it up. So you're
Right.
right.
Should have like that.
No, it was Cristiano Ronaldo. You're right.
So the throw in will come from the far side. IU East.
Well, nobody likes the Indians.
Lemke battling on the far side with Valentino Mbaya.
Can't argue that.
Looks like Lemke getting a little frustrated. Certainly,
They keep trading away.
the Quakers have played him a lot more physical since he scored that goal in the first half. Gunther
Well, when
to Shiflett.
Theo took over in
to
2012,
Dove.
it only took him 4 years.
Dove tried to get it to Sims. Now Sims does wind up with it. Doyer on him. He lays it out for Dove. Dove gave a little hand side for Sims to come on the backside. Thought maybe he'd have a back heel, but good defensive work by the Quakers prevents that. That was a really nice job by Nathan Dove with communicating non-verbally to try to get an offensive play going. So Lemke will go with the throw. And it looks like he's going to try to throw it all the way to the box. And he does. He gets it there. Yuki Adams, I think, got away with a push in the back. But it will be Quaker ball. And Duku. Hockey Johnson drops it back to Nduku. Nduku gets a little under that. Stays alive for Sims. And I believe that was a foul called against Sims. Ferguson will put it deep. Dye heads it. Fitzgibbon has a shot, and Gibson came out and kicked it away.
Touch it down, bro.
That was a pull down by Yuki. Actually, he was pulled first, and then he pulled and got caught. Red Wolves go fast. Keep it alive. There's the cross, and cleared by Ferguson. Will be a Red Wolf throw on the far. A Red Wolf corner on the far side. Dove will take it. Nice job. Dove gets ready for the set piece, puts it up. Nice ball in. And Duku came out, but Yuki Adams headed it away. Fitzgibbon and Black looks like they were not sure who was going to take the kick, but the good news for the Quakers is they are on the attack. Yuki puts it up. Nice ball for Doyer. Doyer has plenty of space to run with Troutman closing down on him. Fitzgibbon. Bracketed by Red Wolf defenders. Now Lemke. He's got some position. Oh, nice tackle by Ferguson. That's the power of the headband. Headband game strong. Red Wolves on the far side with possession. Dove. Black chasing him. And it will be a Red Wolf throw. Lemke battling Klemmer. Dye will chase after it in the corner with Kamwinda trailing, and there will be a goal kick for the Red Wolves. 31 minutes remaining in this ball game. Is it a ball game? Does that count?
Mm-hmm. Like a match or something?
Yeah, it's a match. But it's play with the balls, and it's a game. Ball game.
Yeah, that's why my brother was looking for that.
Shiflett. Does a good job of eluding Black and Adams. Troutman, nice ball for Sims, and then there's Ferguson. He's been very active in that back line.
That's 6.
That's not bad. You see, what's the time possession? Did we do that?
Throw in, goes over everyone's head, and Klemmer will come out with it. Dye to Fitzgibbon.
We need to have the 2 people on the top.
Fitzgibbon still with possession. Comes the switch side on Doyer. Troutman is there. Doyer goes down. That's a foul. And this will be a nice opportunity for the Quakers to put a ball in on Gibson. Yuki Adams with the free kick. The Quakers are going to get back in this ball game. You would think they would need to cash in on this opportunity.
The wall.
Yuki, ball up, and it's off of Gibson. Still alive for the Quakers. Now the Red Wolves will clear it. Lemke was expecting some contact and wound up not making a great play on that ball. He was certainly expecting Clemmer to come in and be physical with him. Shiflett's back heel gets to Sal, but just barely. And Baya keeps the ball in play. Fitzgibbon to Dye. Gunther cannot get the ball away from Dye. Dye turns the corner. He'll shoot, and Gibson with the save. It will be a Quaker corner, and we should have 2 Quaker subs come in. Looks like Fitzgibbon will go off. Mbaya goes off, so Fitzgibbon and Mbaya are out. I believe Simon Dickerson is in, and who was the second one?
I'm sure. I think it's Micah Rowland.
Micah Rowland. So they're set for the corner. Yuki puts the ball up. Oh, that was headed out. Gunther and Ferguson, again, there was some nice sportsmanship. Ferguson has not only had a great defensive game, he's had 2 really nice sportsmanship opportunities. He's a good guy. Isn't he from England? Is that right? Is he English?
He's Japan.
Liam Ferguson?
Yeah.
He's from Japan?
Yeah. Yuki is also from Japan.
I thought I remembered you telling me Liam was English.
No.
Okay. Don't get. Hey, slow down. There's no reason to escalate this.
It wasn't
It
normal.
doesn't have to get violent, man.
It was normal. No,
Yeah, it was for a second.
Yeah, I thought I heard it going, but I was not going.
It's the one outside of the stairs.
Dude, can I use your shoe for
Liam's definitely.
I
think it's
Liam is?
His mom is. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know. I really thought I remembered you saying that he was English, but
No, I don't know anyone English. I only know Oxley Chamberlain's English.
Sims in the corner. He'll put the ball up, and it goes on top of the net.
2 more subs for that team.
So the Red Wolves will make 2 substitutions. Those small numbers on the front really anger me.
Who else?
Who's coming out?
29.
12? Is that 12 coming out right
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Who's this guy?
So Teddy Bogba, a sophomore from Indianapolis, is in,
29.
and Michael Hall comes in.
Who's using that?
Not sure who came off. I believe Sims maybe goes off.
18 and 29.
So Bogba and Hall in. I don't see Sims on this near side.
Sims is out.
So Sims is out. Lemke will take the throw on the far side. We already saw his
The biggest guy.
prowess earlier. He can throw it in there deep from the side. He'll get it deep into the box. Nice ball in. Headed out by Clemmer. Stays in play, and then it does not.
What was that? Offside?
How'd that work? No, I believe it's a corner. So Dub will take the corner for the Red Wolves. Just over 25 minutes remaining. That ball is deep, and it will be out. Goal kick.
The second half is fine.
What? Someone was in the pitch for like 5 minutes.
Ferguson will take the kick. Lemke. Tried to get it to Bogba. He winds up getting it back. Turns the corner. Has Jones. Still has the ball. Centers it. Jones put a foot onto it, but did not have the right positioning, and it will be a goal kick for Ndukwu. Reminder, the Quakers back in action here at Matlack Messer Stadium. Their next game, September 16th, against Worcester. That will be a 3:30 start. Bogba will try to get to that ball before Ndukwu and cannot. Ndukwu made a quick decision and got to that ball. Nice job by Chima. Comes up a little gimpy. Little limp there. And then punts it and looks in even more pain. Now big time Levy almost goes to ground. And then the first thing Hockey Johnson does is kick it back to him. Ferguson.
Look at the wing, Yuki. Come on.
Clemmer will chase it down. And that has to make Coach Sam Bird just cringe, seeing Ndukwu not in 100% shape there. Lemke.
Oh.
Nice job by Clemmer of disrupting Lemke's run. Or Lemke was going to pepper Ndukwu with another shot. And we have a whistle.
Offside.
Foul. No, offside. Yeah, flag is up. So Clemmer will take the free kick. And Ndukwu still in some discomfort. Limping heavily. Yeah, come on inside, Allie. So Clemmer will take the free kick for the Quakers. Clemmer sends it up. Gibson, nice job attacking the ball. Actually climbed up over one of his players. Gibson sends it deep. And Ndukwu moving a little bit better now. That's got to be good news for Coach Bird. Hockey Johnson and Bogba get tangled up, and Bogba's called for the foul. Troutman cannot keep the ball in play. Doyer goes quickly, gets it to Dye. Dye's pass a little too heavily weighted for Doyer. Dye is there to take it back. Can Dye cross it? Nope. And then pulls Troutman back. Sliding tackle by Doyer. Troutman stuck with it. Ferguson keeps it in line. The crowd calling for a 30-yard wonder strike. And that's a foul against Michael Black. And the Red Wolves wanted to go quickly, but the official referee blows the whistle and brings it back. Red Wolves with the free kick. Gunther. Over to Sal. Now from Winda. That's Jones to Sal. Back to Jones. Jones falls down. Yuki Adams with the whistle. Or with the foul and draws the whistle.
People so much. I see a hat trick.
There was a foul against Lemke on Ferguson, so Clemmer will take the free kick. Baya wasn't quite expecting that. The reason why he wasn't expecting it because that was Hockey Johnson, I believe. No, it wasn't Baya.
Oh. That was so cool.
It's offsides, and then Dye was going to try to pump the shot in anyway and sends it wide.
You can't yellow for that.
Gunther with the free kick. Here's South. His pass is intercepted by Black. Rolling. Oh, Brevin Smith loses it out of bounds. Yeah, I initially thought he was hurt too. Well, we have a Red Wolf sub. Gunther will come out. Remember, he has a yellow card. And Liam Healy, a sophomore from Lockridge, Australia, checks in. That's a tough flight.
Good ball.
Gibson is there, and Healy gets away with a tug of Dye to prevent Nick from making a shot. Black, midfield. Ferguson tried to sneak it through to Dye, and that was intercepted by Healy. So that was Liam on Liam crime, which, as we all know, is the worst kind of crime.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Hockey Johnson, the far side to Clemmer. And whistle. A free kick now for the Quakers. Sixteen and a half minutes remaining in the contest. This seems like a perfect time to remind men about the fact that today's game is being brought to you by your Richmond area Subways, where you can enjoy the Subway sub of the day. Let's go backwards. How about Sunday? Meatball marinara. That would be tomorrow. Today, Black Forest ham. Friday is tuna. Italian BMT on Thursday. Wednesday has the turkey breast. Tuesday, oven roasted chicken breast. And Monday, the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Good job there by Black. Sends that ball up. Dye, we'll get there.
Come on.
And that was some nice job by Troutman. I really thought Nick was going to have an easy shot on goal.
Was offside.
He was offside? Couldn't see the flag. I was blinded by the sun. Look at you knowing Manford, man. I tell you, that's why the baseball team is my favorite.
Got to represent the classics.
Gibson with the free kick. Nick Dye was not happy with the placement of the free kick, I don't believe. And that ball comes up and hits Roland in the face. Gibson. Send his players deep.
There's
Dupuis. There's a shot and goes over the crossbar. So we have a sub, 1 for each side. 19 is out. Cabrera.
No, 4's out.
Oh, excuse me. Dove is out. And Hockey Johnson is out. It's this guy in the beard on the IU East, right? That just came in?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like right in
17? Shiplet back in, or was he always in?
10? Number 10.
Oh, so Sanderson, who is also on a yellow card. Sanderson is in for IU East.
Hockey came out.
Shiplet with the steal from Clemmer. Lays it out. On the far side, here comes a cross. The Red Wolves have a player. They missed an opportunity to get it to Bogba. He was on the wing with no one around him. And if they could have made the cross, Bogba was going to have free reign to put the ball in the back of the net. It will be a corner for the Red Wolves with 13 minutes to go. Low line drive that doesn't even make it. Immediately goes out of play and will be a goal kick, for the Quakers. Clemmer will take it. Shiplet. Lemke goes to ground. Nduku with the save. Yuki clears it to Smith. Will Smith keep it in play? He does. Dye was calling for it. It would have been a very tough pass to try to get it to him, and then Fitzgibbon loses it out of play. Red Wolves on the go. Now Ferguson for the Quakers. Tried to get it to Dye, but Healy was there. Dwyer wants to go fast. No one really open. Micah. Fitzgibbon chasing after it. It will go out and will be a Quaker throw. Again, looking to go fast. Down 3 goals with 11 and a half minutes remaining. Yuki keeping the ball for the Quakers, and he loses it. Baya gets it back for him. Gibson will take the kick. Ivan Cabrera is out for the Red Wolves, and
it's 29.
Is Hall back in, 29?
I guess. It looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah. 21. Justin Wiry, a freshman from Indianapolis. Highway. I'm with men. We need to invest in some blinds. Or I need to wear a hat.
That's a good idea.
Lemke with the throw on the far side. That ball will be headed out of play. It will be another throw for the Red Wolves. And that's going to be a booking as we get a stoppage in time. And is that on Mbaya?
Yep.
So that will be the first Quaker yellow. Valentino Mbaya. Lemke went down hard. Limke balls up. A lot of air underneath it. The header is no good. It will go out for a goal kick for the Quakers. Clemmer. Bogbo with room. Drops it off for Sanderson. Sanderson crosses. Oh! Not only did they miss the shot on the cross, the second attempt that Hall made actually went off the sliding Limke, who missed the cross. So Limke really should get credit for the save. That should have been 4-0. Ferguson drops it back to, again, a limping and obviously in pain in Dukwu. Healy will get there before Rowland, and Healy clears it, claims that it was off of Rowland. Clearly, he's been in America long enough to know that you try to gain any advantage you can. Ferguson. Douier. And not sure where Douier was going with that, but it went right to Carson Jones. Hall streaking down the far side, does not get there in time, and Dooku will lay it out for Yuki Adams. Here's Rowland. Puts it out for Dye. Dye has got space. And his shot was blocked. Again, might have taken one touch too many. Good sliding tackle by Dye. Battling with Bogba. And Dye, the official was running over after Bogba went to ground and then stopped as Dye helped Bogba up. So Gibson take the free kick. 6:40 to go.
What?
A yellow for who?
Yellow for Aiden.
Aiden Clemmer?
Yeah. I think he was complaining he was not a foul.
Oh, for dissension?
He's shaking his head.
So 2 yellows on each side. Gunther and Sanderson for IU East. Clemmer and Mbaya for the Red Wolves. Ferguson goes to ground, and it will be a Quaker free kick. A flying header by Troutman. I can tell you guys, I don't know if you can hear the crowd, but they are not happy.
They're not happy at all.
They are none too pleased with the officiating. They feel it is exceedingly one-sided.
That's a foul.
And we have the whistle and a foul. Game might be starting to get a little chippy. It's the crosstown shootout, right? Are you Cincinnati guys? Yeah. They've been doing it the whole game. What's up? Here comes the free kick from Yuki. And that sails well over the crossbar.
What's that? There goes more. Oh, we got to say. Can you see it? 29.
So we had another substitution. Ball up. No one there on the backside for the Quakers, and it will be another goal kick for the Red Wolves. Does anybody have a football score update by any chance? Quaker football team in action against Hiram, and there's another foul against the Red Wolves, another free kick for the Quakers. That game is approximately almost 2 hours old. We'll try to get you a scoring update.
Football, third quarter, 7 minutes left, 29-41.
The Quakers are winning. No, the Quakers are losing 29-41 versus Hiram. I believe that's in the third quarter.
They were down 34 to 10 at halftime, so that's pretty good.
And Ferguson and Shiflett get tied up, and the crowd reacts like Elvis walked through the building.
That's not
That's fat Elvis.
I don't like the F word, please. Black. Clemmer. Now on by it. Yuki and Hall battling for it. Yuki gets it to Clemmer. Now Dye. In space. And his pass was underweighted to get to Doyer. Bogba. Black. As Dye overruns it, or if that might have been, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. That was on purpose to get to Roland.
It was.
Oh, everyone's saying it was. Okay. I know, Min. You're right. You're always right. You're always right.
Almost time for your 1 minute.
Yes, it is.
Red Wolves throw on the far side.
really not fast.
Yeah, I know. It's happened soon.
Clemmer. Lemke giving chase. Hall. Lemke was offside. Clemmer will take the free kick as we approach 1 minute remaining. And we'll take this opportunity to thank everyone for all their help. Thanks to Maya for the football scores and the baseball guys for helping out. Appreciate it.
1 minute left in regulation.
Tolerate men. The Quakers will be back in action here at Matlack Messer Stadium September 16th against Worcester. Stop on out, say hi to Min. He enjoys that. He likes interacting with the fans. Bogba.
All right, fourth time's a charm, TJ.
Right.
I killed it last time.
No, you didn't.
You got really, really loud.
Hey, I'm gonna get really, really loud this time. Be consistent.
Yeah, if you just start with your voice and fluctuate.
Quakers' record will run to 0-4-0. Red Wolves will get on the plus side of 500 at 3-2-1. And again, we can't thank you enough for all your support of Quaker Athletics.
8, 7, 6.
And of RadioTroy.com.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will do it after TJ destroyed the countdown.
Every time you say 4.
So your final score on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
I'm really excited about
Earlham 0, IU East 3. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Subway, Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shearer, and Wesley Bates Wealth Management, as well as each and every one of our sponsors. We do thank you very much for allowing us to bring you these fantastic student athletes. Again, your final score, Earlham 0, IU East 3. You've been watching Quaker Soccer on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network. Have a great evening, everyone.